Okay, by popular request, I am covering this pipe pistol. No, I guess I should really complete the catalog, and some weapons are still in waiting because of glitch issues, but I'm getting around it. But yes, the pipe pistol. It's pretty much the weakest pistol in the game? Yeah, by far. Easily chosen as that. In fact, I'd rather use the weird radiation guns instead of a pipe pistol, but no matter, I'll talk about it anyway. So the pipe pistol, the most preferred weapon by nearly every raider, every settler, and nearly everyone. These are literally everywhere. You're tripping over them. Guaranteed you are tripping over them. But how does it compare to its other brother, which I started with, the bolt-balled pipe-action pistol? But there's a bit of a difference. Where the other one was more of a rifle, this one's still more of a pistol to automatic. So, is it just as powerful? Well, no. Does it still look like it's been built by a 7th grader? Yes. Though the bolt pipe-action pistol looks like it's been built by the most talented 7th grader, this one's been made by the rest of the class. As in, it's not going to be as powerful. That's a guarantee. Now, in terms where it can be used, well, yes, it can still be used. But for damage-wise, you're going to have very little damage. Even with the max upgrades. But no matter, I shall upgrade to the best of its abilities. Now, is that... yeah, that's all frickin' bale wire, steel wire holding that barrel down. Oh, sweet God, this is gonna be rich. Oh boy. But anyway, for the pipe pistol, normally used against very low armored opponents. It's the best idea. Mind you, the ammunition is extremely cheap, and it's literally everywhere. Like, you can't go 2 steps without running into this ammunition to .32. Or .38, I can't quite remember at the moment. But it's irrelevant. But yes, in terms of down the shooting range, we'll know one thing has incredibly tight spreading though. Its grouping is excellent. It handles a lot better than what it looks, that's for certain. And down the sights, it's perfect. There's like no deviation at all. Recoil's not even there. Of course, by the time I'm done with this weapon, I'll be butchering it with recoil. But, before we get into that, I do have my gunslinger and my commando perks fully maxed out. So you'll see the full damage value of this weapon. Now for upgrades, we have quite a few choices actually, because the raiders love customization for some reason. They choose this weapon. Now you can go with short or long barrel, ported, light, but I might take the short barrel. Short light barrel is what I meant. But there's other options. But for range, we don't need that much range from doing this gun, so I'll take that. On second thought, maybe I take a short ported barrel for what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, it's probably the better choice for me. Though you can make your choice, you want light or ported. Where light has better hipfire, the ported has superior recoil control. Now for grips, normally it turns into a rifle, which you can. But we're not doing that. I'm keeping this as a pistol, so I'm keeping a sharpshooter grip so I can have better recoil and better hipfire. Because I need a lot of hipfire control for this weapon. And the best is with that pistol grip. Now magazine-wise. Magazine, well, you can go standard size or large. Or you can go drum. Which is pretty obvious what you're going to choose here. You're going to go with the drum. But if you do have gun nut rank 2, you can get that. If not, you can just go with the plain one, still just as fine. Now for the scopes, you can add a long range if you want, medium range, or short range, but I'm going to take a reflex sight. Because you'll see when I'm done here, that's what I'll want. Now for all the muzzles, I'll take a compressor. You're kind of getting an idea where I'm going with this now. Yes, and now this gun can become fully automatic, as I mentioned earlier. Which is kind of what I'm building up for. But first, I also could take a .45 receiver. Let's try that first. It does get a little bit of a damage upgrade. A little bit more than a powerful automatic. So put that on. But there's a problem. Yeah, not automatic. Now that's fine and all. It's now slightly more powerful, but to be honest, I'd rather have automatic. I'm going to put out a lot more damage that way. Not a way to conserve ammo, but whatever. So I lose 13 damage. Points of damage there for taking the automatic version. But, considering it's automatic, I'll take that. Now for grouping wise, This is the most controlled machine gun you can get in the game. Like, no other machine gun is this well grouped. You don't have to worry about it at all. But the recoil is a bit much. Maybe because of the pistol grip and so. But it keeps everything else under control. Excellent grouping. Very high accuracy. Surprising for how this gun looks. So we took the pipe pistol, a 7th grader backyard project. And to be honest, we didn't really change that. We just simply added some more bells and whistles and made it shoot more bullets. It still looks like a 7th grader project. This looks like over the summer project. Now in terms of damage, you'd be surprised this gun still puts out. Mind you, I am level 85, so that may have something to do with it. But in terms of low-level raiders and even medium-level raiders, yeah, I cut right through them with this. Though, take note, I am wasting a lot of ammo, but again, I don't care about this ammo. There's lots of it. If I scavenge these raiders, I'll probably get most of my ammo back. But yeah, still excellent weapon for against raiders. Maybe not the power armor versions. That doesn't really cut through them, but every other raider it will. So next up, the super mutants. Now I wasn't too sure when I came to fight the super mutants if it would do very good or not. But surprisingly, against the super mutants, it's no different from the raiders. I cut right through them as well. I haven't used this weapon in a very long time, so a lot of this is new to me. So, in terms of dynamic progression, with legendaries, cut right through them, and through the battle, enemies come close or far, or I should say medium range, how I built this weapon. It has no problem. It's automatic, and you don't care about the ammo nearly as much. At least you shouldn't, if you're actually watching this video on this weapon. But yes, in terms of most super mutants, it'll cut right through them. Maybe not warlords or primes, but the rest will be just fine. However, as I mentioned earlier, this is not a long-range gun. Yeah, in terms of long range, it's better just to whip out something else, because you'd be firing for a while. Even with me peppering the trigger, I wasted another whole magazine and didn't even kill that guy. So instead, I just took a long-range weapon and fit him out in one shot. So I next took it against the synths, because they're a bit of a change of pace. Now, similar to the raiders in size, but they're much more dodgeable and flexible. Now, in terms of damage-wise, I cut right through them. What's really doing all this is the DPS. I don't have very much damage, but the DPS is extremely high due to its drum magazine and its quick reload. So that's why this pistol's actually doing good against most opponents. But next, when I took it to a bear, a Yao Gai, I think it's pronounced. Maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't very impressed. Of all the enemies, this one seems unnaturally resilient to this pistol. Took more shots than I thought. Nearly 2 whole magazines. But of course, it wouldn't be a showcase if I didn't kill a Deathclaw. So, with the bolt pipe action pistol, it was pretty good. I mean, it's like the most efficient weapon to kill a Deathclaw, but it did do the job good. With the plain pipe pistol, but I wouldn't know why you would do this. It's not recommended. It can be done, just not efficiently. So if you do this, I recommend sharpening your Deathclaw dodging skills. Because if you don't, you won't last too long. Now, I didn't really choose to fight an alpha, it's just the only one I could find, because I'm pretty much wiping these things to extinction. But, as I proved here, with 4 magazines, it can be done. It's not the most hardest thing to do. There's worse weapons to do it with, but whatever. Time for pros and cons. For pros, we got pretty much the most accessible weapon in the Commonwealth. It's everywhere. You can't say you can't find one, because that's a lie. We got extremely high DPS. When this upgraded in this fashion, anyway. We also got very good accuracy. Both automatic and not automatic. It works both ways, which is very good. It's also the lightest machine gun you'd ever carry. And the ammunition is dirt cheap and it's everywhere, so you'll almost never run out of ammo. It's difficult to do so. So, on the con side, we got rather lackluster damage, inferior. In terms of range, you sacrifice range for recoil, so you have to kind of make that choice. Now, in terms of endgame, this gun is clearly not endgame. I don't recommend carrying this endgame at all. But no matter. That is the pros and the cons of this weapon. And that is the pipe pistol. Whoa. This place gives me some deja vu. Yeah. But no matter. Whether you're just starting out the game or you're just plain curious about the gun, hey, it's your choice what you use. If you want to use a pipe pistol against a Deathclaw, maybe 3 of them, that's your choice. Good luck. You might wind up like that guy in the first video, but who knows? Maybe you won't. But that is Showcase for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.